The monkey. I've been, but nigga, I don't. But look at the Twitch. Hold on. Look at the Twitch. In three, two, one. Okay, you look at YouTube. It's Tristan live. It's Tristan live. That's the YouTube. You don't say Tristan. Look, it's Tristan. It's Tristan. This is the account that has I don't say populated, but like had but my TikTok. Why do you think there's no clips on that TikTok? Because I don't post clips on that TikTok because I'll tell you why. Because that's not for that. The reason I use that for the live though is because that has more following. You know what I'm saying? That has a better following, a better chance of people seeing it. They're going live on a brand new goddamn account. But then you guys are supposed to go to that account and following, you know, so like the videos we post on there. Posted 7 hours ago, by the way. What you talking about me? I literally posted. I literally made sure I posted a video before going live. You're cutting to my YouTube, bro. But I swear I posted a video, bro. W, yeah, did, did it just post? Damn, she got no views. Yeah, I fucking fell off. Holy shit. I didn't even. Yeah, we're gonna delete and repost that. Okay. Okay, Interesting Live. I posted literally. I posted literally. I posted literally. I posted literally 4 hours ago. I got my stuff on auto. I got so much in the future going. You know, we got some yapping, bro. We got some yapping. We gotta get back into it, bro. Where you even on? Bro, I'm on Twitch right now, twin. See, you want some walk? It's really walking here. All right, the monkey. I've been wanting to watch the monkey. You never fell on. Guess what? Because you can't fall on, so I gotta get on top, and I'm not gonna fall off when I get on top, twin. So I can't never fall on, twin. You're not cooking me. You're fried. You're fried. I'm on that shit, right? I already got the monkey. I seen this. I seen the trailer. Not trailer. I seen the trailer. I said, oh, that movie looks good. Then I seen the poster with the monkey. I said that may be peak, but I never went to watch it. So this is going to see if it's good or bad.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the
W,
victims in
bro.
all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made.
Yes,
I'm James and today we're looking at The Monkey, released in
Hey, look.
2025.
We got snacks
The
with
Monkey
this
is the
chat. We got
fourth
snacks
feature
with this
written
chat.
and directed by Oz Perkins,
No,
loosely
best
based
talkies
on the
of all-
Stephen King short story of the same name. It follows two
This is the best. Hey, get off my favorite YouTube channel now. Chill. Hey, this right here. This is the best Doritos of all time. Okay. The purple ones, yes. If the ones have this purple bag, yes, these the purple bag. But some of the other ones, those are pretty good as well. But these are the best. The second best is the lime ones. The lime ones. And then nachos, that one good. The original nachos are good. Yo, bro, there's literally Mexicana, this little Hispanic, not Doritos. Those are so bomb, but they put me to sleep. It's like melatonin. But I ate them, Jones. I ate them for the first time at work. But I was tired like the next 30 minutes. I said, bro, why am I so fucking tired, John? Those those are first. Gangsta Takis first. No, these are no. Look, bro, Doritos. These are the best. Blue Doritos are pretty. They're cool, but they make your breast stink. So I hated eating those when I was younger. Um, those. What else? The barbecue ones. The barbecue ones are bomb. The barbecue ones are bomb. I think that's all I can remember that I tried. Yeah, there's some new ones out right now, but I didn't try those. But these right here are the best. Okay, the best. The best. Oh, yo, what the fuck, chat? We're tweaking, dude. Yo, we're tweaking. I just watched the video, bro. Stop.
brothers who inherit a
yapping.
wind-up monkey from their father. Only thing is, it's cursed. Every time it plays, someone dies.
It kills who it wants when it feels like it, and it doesn't owe you an explanation.
And they ain't peaceful deaths either. The Monkey is one of the
WASMR.
goriest King adaptations out there. It relishes death as
I
much
think I
as
gotta
the
turn
final
my
destination.
desktop
Death
down.
is
Maybe
its
I
raison
gotta
d'être.
sound-
Perkins teased
I
the
don't know.
mayhem in a preview that reminds me a lot of the
Let's
trailer
stop talking
Hitchcock
over me.
did
I'm sorry,
for
chat. I shut up.
Psycho, which of course starred his father, Anthony Perkins.
The heart of the matter is a beloved childhood toy, namely, a monkey. You know the kind. You wind it up and the delightful thing comes to life, banging on its little drum.
As that preview suggests, despite its graphic violence, The Monkey has a darkly comedic and sometimes silly tone. It plays the gore for laughs, bits for bits. It's nothing like Longlegs, the previous Perkins picture that came out less than a year prior.
Bro,
That movie had funny
I wanted to
moments,
watch that
but
movie.
This is a full-blown comedic horror film.
I watched the kill count on it. I'm not gonna lie. Hit the button off. No.
Quirky,
I need a haircut.
The gang of girl bullies and some of the dialogue.
We're gonna make like eggs and scramble!
And this movie is steeped in its style, so not clicking with it is kind of a bummer. But I do like the premise and the story structure, and the way it approaches death as a topic. It's a random, unavoidable part of life that's so awful and shitty, the only thing you can do is laugh.
Everybody dies. And that's life.
There's also a lot of dad stuff, which I'm a sucker for, and the cast is great. This would have been a disaster without actors who understood what Oz was going for. And that's the thing about Perkins. He takes big swings and ain't afraid to get weird. I respect the hell out of that, even when I don't like some of the results. And honestly, while working on this kill count and spending more time with the movie, I've warmed up to it a lot. So give it another chance if you didn't quite love it the first time, or the second. And if this type of humor is your
I did.
thing, well,
I did hear that it was
how
okay.
many kills did this- James! Oh, Puppet James, I'm in the middle of filming right now, man. Yes, that's why I'm here. Your set. It's looking a little sparse, don't you think? But I'm here to offer you a
ad?
good deal on this. Ooh, oh, that is pretty cool. Are you sure you want to sell it to me? Oh, not really. But I've just been spending too much money lately. You know, little is options just go limit.
How did I know the ad?
Put in a Leprechaun movie? Because this feels a lot like Leprechaun 3. Only instead of a severely injured man, it's a pilot who looks completely fine, except the blood he's covered in. But don't worry, it's not his. It's from an off-screen kill we won't be counting, caused by his monkey toy.
It's not a toy. So, just don't ever call it that.
Captain Petey Shelburne wants a severance with the thing. He says it's cursed.
Chat. I think we got a little date. Oh! We got a little date going on. Shh. I'll tell you what happened after that, but just don't worry about that. I'm alright because of this YouTube video, by the way. Hey, fuck with the nigga then. Listen, that's the point. That's what Alright, let me shut up. But nah, a little date going on, chat.
Bangs its drum, things get messy. See his shirt. So it ain't good when the monkey starts a beat off. A ratty Rube Goldberg unfolds, sending a harpoon flying into the pawn shop owner. Oh, shit! Do we take it out or leave it in? I think I'm gonna say we should have left it in. PDI's a nearby
4 minutes in?
flame.
You didn't even get your popcorn yet. No, you actually did. You didn't even like, all right, let's go, let's get ready. You didn't even fully get ready, twin. You didn't even like, gang, straight up. Okay.
And uses it to melt this monkey like the Ark of the Covenant.
Who's smiling now, you infernal son of a whore?
I am, because I didn't expect to see Adam Scott in this movie. He's best known, of course, as that French dude in Hellraiser Bloodline who, lived 200 years. This movie also jumps time to 1999. Petey's abandoned his family, his wife Lois, and their twin sons Hal and Bill. Bill's the big twin by 3 minutes, which he holds over his little bro's head. But little bro Hal holds a bowling ball over Bill's.
Yo.
I hate you, Bill Shelburne.
Oh my
You
god,
lying.
that face folded! But don't worry, it was just a fantasy. Since Captain Petey was a pilot, he'd get cheap travel trinkets as gifts for the boys.
My bad.
That's all they have left of him now. And while poking around one day, they find a package they never saw before. It says "Like Life" on the lid.
You mean life like dumb shit?
Fuck off, dude, I can read. Inside is, of course, that funky monkey. Bill turns the brass monkey key, but the primate seems to break down before it finishes its song. Lois has a blind date, so the boys go to dinner with their babysitter Annie. Annie Wilkes, actually, named after the, lovely lady from the other Stephen King story. The monkey tags along too, always threatening to bang a gong. And in no time at all, he gets it on. Inside the hibachi grill, the chef rizzes up Annie with a beating rice heart. Damn, everyone flirting with her. The chef, this kid, hell, even this knife can't control itself around her, since it slices right through her neck. Wow, that blade was sharp.
What?
Cut so clean, she don't even know she on the count yet. Oh man, you know that chef is definitely going to prison, all because of a monkey and its drum. King's original story used a classic cymbal-banging monkey, but they couldn't use that for the movie because Disney trademarked the character after it appeared in Toy Story 3. Even though King's story had come out 30 years prior and the original toy debuted in 1932. Thanks, Disney! But Perkins ended up liking this version better, since the drum roll could build suspense. The monkey itself was built by Wait, Amazing Ape Productions? You fucking serious? The Vancouver-based effects house also did Nicolas Cage's Longlegs look. Even with a different instrument, they kept the classic toy monkey look, just made it a little more uncanny. Its hands and feet are a bit too realistic, and its teeth is tinted smoker's yellow.
When I saw those nasty black gums on the teeth of the monkey, it was like, oof. We killed it here, guys.
Young Hal and Bill are both played by Christian Convery there, who we just saw as young Victor in Frankenstein. He does such an amazing job playing two different characters. I didn't realize it was the same actor until the
That's
second
dope.
time. And I'm not
That
the only one
young?
he kept fooling.
Yesterday, I referenced
He was pulling off a. Nah, we're cousins. Okay, Michael B. Jordan.
the twins. I was like, oh, it'll be nice to see the twins. They're so good in this movie. And then I was like, oh no, wait, they're not twins.
The shots with both brothers together were accomplished by doing multiple takes using stand-ins and green screens, which were then comped together in post-production by various VFX teams. The boys attend Andy's funeral.
Oh, fuck.
They don't take away too much wisdom from this Joey Richter type priest, so Lois delves a little deeper into death with them.
It's not if or even how. It's only when. Everybody dies. And that's life.
Yep, so might as well shake it off and dance. Lois is played by Tatiana Maslany, who you may know from She-Hulk, but I know from Orphan Black. Playing clones in that show actually made shooting all this movie's twin scenes a breeze for her. She worked with Perkins again as the lead in Keeper, which came out later the same year as The Monkey. Oz, when do you sleep? Hal suspects the monkey is responsible for Annie's death. I mean, the thing keeps following him around. Like, it's so obsessed with him. Literally, ew. Playing with his monkey in school gets him hazed by this gang of girl bullies who hopped out of a Gap ad. What the fuck is this? They team up with Bill, who looks unrecognizably goofy here, and give Hal a bombardment. He rushes home and tells the primate percussionist he wants Bill dead. Then he cranks that monkey boy. Unlike Uma Thurman.
Wait, you? Hey, okay. One thing I don't like is food in my hair. Or anything in my hair. I keep my hair so precious, bro. My precious 4C hair. I hate when stuff get my food in my hair. Cause like, bro, I used to go have nothing as a kid, bro. Let me tell y'all something, chat. There's four things. No, let me say that. There's different style haircuts black people go through when they're a kid. Okay, you got the bald Caesar. Get the regular Caesar as well, if you're allowed to have hair, a lot of hair, but the bald Caesar, oh my god. That was terrible. You got the bald fade. Oh, I had that one so much. The bald fade is it's a good one, but it is very bad. Like the amount of times I got smacked in the back of my head, the amount of times I felt the cold air chilled on the back of my head. PTSD. And then you got the sky top fade or the sky top. No, they got that was like, oh, but not the bald fade. No, the bald, you got the bald fade. What's it called? It's a mid fade or high ball fade or some shit. Though. It was lower than the ball fade. It was lower than the ball fade. You got that one, and then you got the OBJ hair. You know, so he blew up. Almost all the black kids had that shit, so that was, you know what I'm saying, that was a perk. You know what I'm saying, shout out OBJ for that, for adding that to the cultural aspect of hair. You know what I'm saying? But you got that, you got a low afro. Low afro, bro. Oh my god, you got the small little afro. You know what I'm saying? There's some people you can rock big, maybe depending on how much your mom really care about your hair. You know what I'm saying? That's how much your mom will care about your hair and stuff like that. Oh my god, you got such beautiful hair, so we gonna let it grow out for you, twin. That's really. Yo, niggas like that. He said, and I quote, dare I say, hey, Tristan, the movie ain't showing us about the kills. Can we get back to the show? Let me tell you, bro, you can't yap no more, bro. You can't yap no more. I just gotta sit here, bro.
The monkey doesn't kill Bill, who gets home in a shirt I definitely wore in the 6th grade. Instead, after a Spiegel shot of the drumstick, it's Lois who bites the bullet, thanks to a completely random aneurysm.
They said chances of it happening were 1 in 44 million. And that's just another way to say It has to happen to somebody.
Hale deals with his mother's death by going Benihana on the monkey, like that chef awaiting trial for manslaughter. Something kind of fleshy about this toy, though.
What the fuck?
The boys enter the care of their Aunt Ida and Uncle Chip, the latter of whom is played by Oz Perkins himself.
We're gonna do our very best with you boys. It's just that our very best might be, pretty bad.
Haha, sitting there looking like Uncle Elvis. Or wait, no, that's the other Perkins, Oz's brother Elvis, the musician. The original short story only had one protagonist, but Perkins gave him a brother to make it more
The
personal.
Walk.
He wanted to explore the different ways he and his own brother reacted to their parents' deaths. Their father Anthony died from AIDS-related complications in 1992, and their mother Barry Berenson was killed 9 years later on 9/11 as a passenger on American Airlines Flight 11. At
Wow.
first, both deaths felt
That's
cool and personal
crazy.
to Oz, but as time went on, he realized that's just what death is. Random, unavoidable, and universal. That's why the family tragedy of the monkey appealed to him. James Wan's Atomic Monster had been developing the project with a much more serious tone, but when Perkins came on, he overhauled the script to match his own perspective on death, regarding it with a more grim sense of humor. To remind you that this is a Stephen King story, the boys are sent to live in Maine, Casco, Maine, the setting of the short story. It's the birth
Hey. What are you doing? As I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at me, looking at you, look at me, look at me, look at you, look at me. What the fuck is you doing? You still haven't hit that like button, comment, and subscribe? What the fuck is you doing right now? Get to it right now. Stop staring at me. You better like it right now. Yeah, like that button, Lord, no? Stupid ass, no? And subscribe. It's right there. Might as well do it for the free ski. People always want anything for free. This for free. Do it. And comment. Might as well say hi. Something. Bye. Back to the video.
place of its locals. They don't make the move alone. The monkey follows them, still kicking despite its earlier dismemberment. Hal tells his brother he thinks the monkey kills people, causing Bill to wonder if their mom died after cranking the key. He decides to test it out to see if it's capable of killing the key turner.
I'm gonna try it. Don't Bill.
Great smash cut there, giving us the end of Uncle Mutton Chip. He was trampled by a stampede during a hunting trip, turning Chip into a sleeping bag of salsa.
Dang.
The boys agree the monkey's too dangerous to keep around and decide to contain it at the bottom of a well. Shit, are you sure I didn't put in a Leprechaun movie? Because this is straight out of the original. Just need a disgusting little shit boy running around. And honestly, Bill's pretty little shitty already. A half hour in, the movie jumps ahead 25 years. Damn, Aunt Ida, how are you still looking so good? She hears a familiar tune and heads into the basement, where the stairs give out to send her face first into fishing hooks. But that's not even what kills her. A whole series of events sends her up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Her gas stove goes off and sets her head on fire, then things go pure slapstick as Aunt Ignita stumbles leg first into a flower pot, and head first into a for sale sign and a freeze frame. Ida's incineration used a stunt person running around with this halo headband to emulate light from a fire. Then an effects technician ran around the house with a prosthetic head doused in lighter fluid, matching the stunt performer's movement. The shots were composited together by Cosa Effects
Holy
and their
cow.
VFX supervisor Tom Roll. And
Do you know how talented you got to be to do that? You know how talented you actually have to be to do all that? Oh my goodness. That was a yo. And I try to do a little bit of some short films.
Ida's estate sale, a bad boy
Right,
named
can't.
Thrasher finds the monkey amongst her belongings. He buys it on behalf of a mysterious local who's promised big bucks to whoever tracks it down. Thrasher's played by Rowan Campbell, seen on the kill count in Halloween Ends and Sabrina Carpenter's Taste music video. His chain-smoking mama, who's hotboxing her home, is played by Janet Kidder, who met her watery end back in Bride of Chucky. Hal's now divorced and intentionally estranged from his family, so they won't get killed by the monkey. He has a job at a grocery store, working for a dude who
Stop
looks like
on
a
you.
kid
You
in
have
a
something
cat
on there.
suit. He tells
Fuck
him
you.
he's gotta take time off to see his son.
Wait, you got a kid? Shit, man, that sucks.
Hal's son Petey, named after his dad, only sees Hal once a year. The rest of the time, Petey lives in this radio silence looking mansion, which is appropriate since his stepdad is Elijah Wood. His mom, and Hal's ex-wife, is played by Laura Minnell, who played the Bound Woman in 13 Ghosts. Stepfather Ted is a leading expert in being dad. Hal was even reading his book earlier. Oh, that's fucking sad. Even worse is that Ted is going to legally adopt Petey, so Hal won't be his dad anymore.
Feel that parental energy transferred from you to me.
Hal gets one last birthday week with Petey before he's cut out of his life forever, so they head out on a father-son road trip. While staying at the Gremlin Motel, Petey asks about his father's family tree, but Hal doesn't want him barking up there, so he lies and says he's an only child. You can tell his whole life has been defined by death, and he's struggled to make connections because of it. That night, he has a Hitchcockian nightmare where a giant King Kong fist goes a bed snatching. It's a fun, creative sequence that ends with Hal on the chimp chopping block, payback for his monkey massacre as a child. He wakes up to a call from a familiar voice.
Well, hello, dumb shit.
It's Bill, who gives a helpful timeline of how little they talk to each other.
Haven't heard from you in, what, 5 years? Haven't seen you in something like 10? 9 and 11, and those are just numbers.
Hey man, numbers are important. For what you count. Bill's calling to let Hal know of Ida's freaky death, meaning there's a good chance their furry friend is back in action. Further evidence is when Hal almost gets crushed by an AC unit. It winds up electrifying the motel's pool, and before Hal can stop her, a sexy swimmer dives in, sending her body parts flying everywhere. What the fuck is that, a leg? This splashy kill was achieved by filming a whole bunch of practical elements and then digitally combing them together. First, they shot off some mortars filled with fake blood and body parts.
Bro, how?
In a green screen suit, chucked additional body parts from a little bridge across the pool.
And we're all standing over here, the film crew's all standing here, freezing our asses off. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and my guy is out here, Ole is his name, tossing body parts.
Then VFX supervisor Edward Douglas added even more blood
You're a
and
genius,
to
bro.
get the effect Perkins wanted. Perkins actually figured out how much blood was in a human body, then told his team to add 5 to 8 times more.
Yes,
Pretty much
why you
all
gotta
of
be
Monkey
better
Skills
than
were
that?
built of practical elements filmed on set or in front of a blue screen, which were then combined and touched up by the VFX teams. For the pawn shop owner's death, 30 feet of fake intestines were pulled out of a dummy. The shot was matched up with footage of the real actor, and some digital enhancements were added to the viscera. Hal
gotta be
bundles up
smart.
Petey and prepares to send him away so he can go to Ida's and track down the monkey alone. But Petey refuses. He knows about the upcoming adoption and would rather spend their last week together. At Ida's house, they meet her realtor Barbara, and Petey finds out his dad lied about not having siblings.
That brother Bill of yours is quite the character, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your brother Bill, I mean.
Yes.
Tess Dagenstein gives one of my favorite performances of the
Your
film
brother
yet.
Bill's
She's
kind
so
of
freaking
crazy.
funny.
Your brother Bill.
Cherished childhood memory now, was it? Oh, a first little furry friend filled with whimsy and wonder.
It's giving Jan Hooks in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Barbara says that ever since Ida's passing, people have been dying non-stop in town. Casco's the casket capital of the world, and it's all thanks to a bunch of freak accidents. One dude died of a sinister lawnmower
What the
accident,
fuck?
blasting
This
blood
is the
into
best
his
drink of all
neighbor's
time.
face. Why
The
you
best
so
juice.
nonchalant, dude? At the very least, it's ruining that beer. Another kill involved an espresso machine? You gotta be fucking kidding me. How are we on yet another Leprechaun movie? Because we all saw Michael McDonald's death in part 2. Sure enough, the monkey went full Leppy Boy with another dude, steaming his face off into a truly ghastly mess. Finally, a local woman died from a golfing session with a country club cobra.
But there aren't any cobras in Maine, I mean, are there?
Well, there was the one.
The Count sadly gets one more to add when Barbara opens a closet door and knocks over a shotgun that absolutely annihilates her. My God! Her bits and pieces went flying everywhere, even into Hal's mouth. Gross. Also, love
Ew.
the guns don't kill people sign to add to the punchline. Perkins purposefully wanted these deaths to feel sudden and
Stop
shocking, as a
talking.
contrast to other horror films like Terrifier, where the kills are much longer and drawn out. He also wanted to keep things silly and over the top, so the tone would stay fun instead of grisly. The kills are meant to be unrealistic and not quite physically possible. He cited the Itchy and Scratchy Show as a tonal influence, as well as Death Becomes Her, Gremlins, and An American Werewolf in London. I think that tone works great for the kills, but sometimes the characters react to them a little too goofy for me. Like when the local cheerleaders pep rally around Casco's latest
Bro, you
death.
know I'm your favorite streamer, bro. Like,
Hal gets a call from Bill that makes him realize his brother still lives in town. He uses the phone book with his Unk powers and finds out Bill's acquired the monkey again. He's the one Thrasher picked it up for.
If this is in regards to my ad, I'm happy to report that my quest for finding my beloved toy monkey is over.
The movie's final third kicks off with a villainous voiceover from Bill. He realized as kids, after they dropped the monkey in the well, that Hal had turned the crank that led to their mother's death. He tried to retrieve the weapon of simian destruction, but it was gone, leaving only the key to its heart, or at least to its back. For a long time, Bill saw nothing, but then signs began to appear and tease him. A Occasionally, they'd even strip tease him. Jesus Christ. Oh, I think Bill just found his hear me out. To help usher the monkey back into his life, he broke into Ida's house to create this Guy Funeral getup from his kitty clothes. It's ridiculous behavior, but I buy it as believable from Bill. As a kid, he tried to will his mom back to life by screaming at her corpse and believed his funeral suit might have magical powers.
But if I don't take it off, then I won't have to put it back on. So there won't be any more funerals.
Just like Convery as the kid version,
He's
actor
on
Theo
Twitch too,
James does a
so.
great job playing two distinct characters. It's like 2025's other twin horror movie performances. I keep forgetting there's actually just one guy. James thought of Hal as a 1980s beleaguered everyman like Tom Hanks, while Bill was much more unhinged.
And then Bill is, you know, more like me, just like a
sort of a lusty child in a man's body.
Exactly.
Since getting the monkey back, Bill's been cranking it every night and day, trying to sick its wrath upon Hal. Unsuccessfully,
Wow.
and unfortunately for plenty of other folk. Like Hal's boss, Dwayne. Remember Dwayne?
Shit, man, that sucks.
He goes from vape god to sideshow Bob and chokes to death on his cartridge. Shit, man, that sucks. You know, now that we have the story
What the
revealed,
fuck?
I am left wondering about Aunt Ida's death. Thrasher found the monkey after she died, so who turned the key that killed her in the first place? Come on, Perkins. Who was phone? Speaking of, Thrasher's back at Bill's house with a business proposition.
Maybe I could give you your $15 back and instead I could just keep the toy monkey thing.
It's not a toy, don't ever call it that.
He's grown attached to the not toy because I guess it gives him VHS-style memories of his cop father. Bill tells him to fuck off, so Thrasher grabs his old man's old uniform and prepares for battle.
Yo, both shops! You got any extra bullets?
What caliber?
Great single line delivery from Jeremy Cox, who did second unit photography on this movie and Longlegs. The two Perkins movies share a lot of cast members. Espresso Man Scott Nicholson was the cop who arrested Nick Cage. Pawn shop owner Shopin Kareem had a hilarious scene as the hospital director. And the leader of Hal's school bullies is Bea Perkins, Oz's daughter, who was also that annoyed store clerk. Hal calls his brother and begs him to stop trying to kill him. Bill makes a counteroffer. Since the monkey won't kill the person who turns the key, Bill can keep Petey safe by having him crank it until one of the twins is dead. Hal doesn't want to involve Petey, who gets pissy when he finds out his dad never wanted a kid in the first place.
So I was an accident? Is that what you're saying?
Everything
Whoa.
is an accident. Yeah.
Bro. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. The chances of you being an accident in this world is so high. Okay. No. No. Some of y'all was accidental one-night stands. Some of y'all was accidental a friend. Some of y'all was, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna cancel. But, you know, a lot of y'all were accidental, bro. Me? I was accidental. There's no shot. Like, a lot of y'all, yes, just like me. A lot of y'all who have a dad and a biological dad, there's a good chance. Or a dad who have no fathers. The ones who have no fathers, there's a good chance you were an accident, my nigga. You were an accident, my nigga. That's why you got no dad.
Yes. But it was only because he didn't want to subject an heir to monkey mayhem. Unlike the elder Petey, Hal's able to communicate this with a heart-to-heart.
But you are not a mistake. I'm so glad you're here with me. You're very precious to me.
The scenes between Hal and Petey work well, since neither character is ever asked to be too over the top. Theo James and Colin O'Brien get to sit in the emotion without having to undermine it with a joke. Their bonding is interrupted by Thrasher, whose sloppy cop act works through the peephole. At gunpoint, he takes them to Bill's place and sends Petey to retrieve his prize.
It's a toy monkey?
Don't call it that.
Petey makes his way inside, narrowly avoiding Bill's Home Alone house renovations. He manages to find his uncle, who convinces him to give his ape addiction a spin. Outside, Thrasher complains about his deadbeat dad. It's deadbeat dads all the way down in this movie. A whole stack
No
of
way.
Rey Mysterio. Thrasher and Hal realize they're parked behind a hornet's nest. As the monkey beats to the beat of the drum, oh, what a shame. Thrasher shoots it with his gun. Because of that, Thrasher dies young when he gets 100 cc's of BBs injected directly into his mouth. Insert obligatory joke about how that's gotta sting. Yeah, that's actually nasty as hell though. Campbell's performance was captured on set by the VFX supervisor, allowing their CG stream of hornets to interact with his body on the way inside.
Man, I guess.
Nasty
What's
practical
good,
dummy.
Ben?
Enraged that Hal is still alive, Bill tries to manhandle the monkey
I'm
into
good, Crump.
submission. The roughhousing puts the monkey in rapid fire mode. Holy shit, dude, he's going faster than that possessed skeleton toy.
Share
The
that
drum
shit.
roll causes all of Casco to plunge into catastrophe. I can only count what I see though, so I'll start with the pilot and co-pilot. We can assume we're on the plane that crashes here. I've learned from my mistaken Wishmaster. The monkey gives us more concrete kills when 3 drum hits send 3 skydivers
She
ready
going pretty good.
crashing through the ceiling. It's a good callback. Petey suggested this skydiving company as an activity earlier.
They do weddings.
Hal joins his son inside and goes to kick his brother's ass. In the end, though, he can't really blame him. After all, he did try killing him first. And also, he did kill their mom.
I know how you feel. She was my mom, too. Oh, yeah.
Like most sibling squabbles, the brothers quickly make up, even if Bill can't resist teasing his little bro. Some things never change. Like, really never change.
Sorry.
But the monkey's still good for one more hit. It triggers a booby trap backfire that takes a little off Bill's top with his mother's bowling ball, fulfilling
way.
Hal's childhood revenge fantasy. Petey and Hal have an awkward car ride back to town. They pass more of Bill's victims, like the surfboard businessman and a, holy shit, flaming baby carriage.
I mean, I get that everybody dies.
My mom 40 something. Bruh. I'll be darn living in a town like this, bro. Imagine you die because of some dickhead like them. But you did die because of some victim like that. Yeah, look at that shame, man.
And that's life. But this is like everybody dies, you know, at the same time.
Their tour de mort ends with an appearance from the Pale Rider himself, because whenever you think you've met this movie where it is, it takes it one step further. The surviving Shelburnes make peace with their metaphor for tragedy and agree to safekeep the monkey. They drive off into the horizon, and the movie ends with a bus-wide cheer-capitation of that cheerleader squad from On the Lawn earlier. Just some last-minute kills, courtesy of the last-minute title card. How many heartbeats stopped when the drum beat started? Let's find out and get to the...
What the fuck?
We counted 30 kills in The Monkey, consisting of 11 men, 16 women, and 3 unknown victims, one of whom was a baby. There's a baby in that pie chart. Hate to see it. This exact count and breakdown hasn't been seen before, but 3 other movies did have 30 kills.
That's all I got to know about them. They compare the deaths to other movie deaths that like accumulates the same amount.
With a runtime of
That's actually
98
cool.
minutes, The Monkey had a kill on average every
And that's cool too.
3.27 minutes.
Shit, the first one's in the first 4 minutes.
I'll give the Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill to the sexy swimmer. This movie is a wash
Oh, she looked bad with them. No, the baby died.
with great kills. And on a different day, I might have picked a different one. But I'll go with this one for now, partly because of Hal's reaction. The fuck is that a leg? Dol Machete for lamest kill will go to Lois. It's still pretty bloody, but it feels like The Monkey kind of phoned this one in. And that's it. The Monkey came out in 2025 and made over $66 million
write to
on
Astro
a
Speed
budget
videos?
of only 11. I didn't realize it was that successful. Next week, we're peeking at more Perkins with Psycho 3. But until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count.
On the next Kill Count.
Psycho 2 saw Norman Bates tormented by blasts from the past and other mothers.
My mother is dead.
How was he left feeling after all of that? Psycho 3 will tell you, since it takes place.
Well, we're not watching it. But W video kill count, W